In this video, we will show SeismoSelect and how the user is able to create a personal database. Here, SeismoSelect gives us access to the available standard databases. First, we select ESM Strong Motion Database. Next, we move to the Candidate Records tab. In the Candidate Records module, the identification of the records which will be considered as candidates for subsequent selection is carried out. Herein, the user may define the criteria with which the candidate records will be selected from the database. After we have selected the preferred parameters, we click the Select Candidate Records. Next we are moving to the Record Scaling and Selection tab. In the Record Scaling and Selection module, the selection of the final list of records is carried out from the initial list of candidate records. This may be done with or without scaling of the selected ground motions. We click to the Define Target Spectral Ordnance button and a new window opens. In this module, we will define the target spectrum. Here, we will select Eurocode 8 Part 3 and we click OK. Also, we may define other intensity measures. We leave the default program option to select the 10 records for which the average spectrum has the best fit. The record selection is carried out by clicking on the Select Records button. Finally, in the Selected Records module, the final list with the selected records is presented. After the final selection of ground motions, we may proceed to the Download Records dialog box by clicking on the Download Selected Records button. A new window opens, and we click Download Records. Once the records have finished downloading, a message appears asking whether we would also like to save them to the personal database. We select Yes and the records are imported. The personal database allows users to create, manage, and maintain their own collection of seismic records. On the Strong Motion Database page, we click on the Open Personal Database button. A new window opens. By clicking on the Downloads folder, we can view a list of the imported ground motion records. When we select a specific record from the list, SeismoSelect automatically displays its properties and time histories in the other parts of the window. On the left side of the window, we can see the section called Ground Motion Parameters. This section includes important information about the selected records such as peak ground acceleration, peak ground velocity, and peak ground displacement. In addition, the program may also show the ROT D100, ROT 50, and ROT 00 acceleration response spectra. On the right side of the window, we can see the acceleration time histories of the selected record. The time histories are displayed for the X, Y, and Z direction. For each direction, the program provides both the numerical values and the corresponding acceleration graph. Another way of import records on our personal database is to click on the Personal Database button. In the window that appears, we select the ESM database. Here we click Create New Group. We assign a name and then click OK. After that, we select the accelerograms that we want to import into our group and click OK. The selected records are then added to our personal database where we can review their parameters, spectra, and acceleration time histories.